What is going on, guys? It is Joe and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. It is show day, so we gotta get ready, get everything in order. But first thing is first is we gotta eat. So what am I eating the morning of the show? Well, if you watched the last video, you know that I went on an absolute tear and pretty much ate until I could not eat anymore. That food is basically fully absorbed, and now it just comes down to just pretty much snacking in the show. So our morning is always gonna be a bigger morning with snacks. So some rice cake minis, we're gonna have some chocolate, and then we're gonna have a couple bananas, and I get like up to 1 Diet Coke, and I will pretty much have this for the entire day up until maybe another Diet Coke before prejudging. But I want to have as little liquid as possible to really just completely dehydrate and dry out as much as I can. I'm also going to be taking 2 of these gas reliefs as well with this meal. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So I am still pretty dehydrated, so it's actually very, very hard to eat these things and actually swallow them because my mouth is so dry right now. Oh. I also hardly got any sleep last night. Kept waking up, going to the bathroom. Absolute nightmare. I don't know how much I'm going to record today, but when I can, I will update you guys. So I will see you guys as the day rolls on. Alrighty, so we are on our way back to the venue. Gonna get my second coat of tan, but on the way there, I'm gonna go ahead and have a Hershey's chocolate bar. I'm gonna just pretty much snack into the show, make sure my stomach is flat, and I'm not spilled over, not bloated, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna eat this, and then I will check in with you guys later. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are home. It is 1:25 a.m. We made it back. I got the post-show meal about to go down. We finished 3rd place, but no one gives a shit about that or the medal. What really matters is this right now. So order of business number 1, we have In-N-Out with a classic just double. We have some animal fries as well. But really, the star of the show. Now, I'm not gonna eat all of these, but we had to get some Donut Man. If you're in the Glendora area, Donut Man, Yelp it. 4.5 stars out of 5, okay? And there's a reason why, my friends, okay? I got some from my parents and whatnot for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Father's Day. But we have here, what I'm gonna eat for sure tonight is 1 strawberry donut, 1 Boston cream, and I'll just show you when I get into these because they are enticing, and then probably half of a tiger tail. First order of business though, let's dig into this burger. Let's go and get this taste test. That just hits different. Last bite of the burger going down. Between these donuts and the In-N-Out, I'm having flashbacks to my 10,000 calorie challenge. And it's kind of a nightmare and a fantasy all in one. You know, usually I'd be commentating with like my eating, but it's just pure silence, pure bliss right now. Okay, In-N-Out is done. Burger, fries, destroyed. Absolutely demolished them. I think it was a record timing for me. For the star of the show, we're gonna go ahead and eat these donuts right here. So what I'm going to have tonight is going to be I mean, look at this. Does that remind you of anything?
This is huge. That's what she said.
And I mean, look at that strawberry filled donut. Okay, these are the 3 I'm gonna eat. This right here is the tiger tail, okay? We're gonna eat one of these bad boys. Of course, gonna have a Boston cream in honor of Will Tennyson, also my favorite donut of all time. And then this right here, a fresh strawberry filled donut as well. So I'm just gonna give each of them a taste test, and then I'm gonna recap the show tomorrow. So, taste test number 1. I'm gonna go with a little bit of Tiger Tail here. Will Tennyson, if you're ever in the area of Glendora in your entire life, please try Donut Man. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to approach this thing right here. I'm giving my best shot. I've never actually had this donut before, but the strawberries and like the actual donut, it's not just like strawberry filling, it's actual strawberries in the donut. And here we go, last but not least, bite and suck technique with a Boston cream, baby. Oh my goodness gracious. And I'm gonna eat these, enjoy my night, and I will see you guys tomorrow to recap the entire show. Alrighty, and I am back. It's actually been a couple days since my second show. I'm gonna go ahead and just put up some stage footage. There wasn't really much that was recorded for our show. When we initially went out for pre-judging, it wasn't like my previous show. We had an individual routine first, then comparisons. We went out just straight to comparisons, and then for finals, we went out and had like an individual posing routine. So I'm just gonna put up some footage of me and the actual show, some stage footage of what, you know, my parents did get of me. So just to overall recap the entire show though, we did finish 3rd place. However, it was only 3 people in my entire class. So although, yeah, I finished 3rd, which was nice, I also technically finished last in this show, which I'll be honest with you, I'm okay with. At the end of the day, I brought one of the best packages that I could bring physically to the stage, and somebody that was just bigger than me, had better genetics than me, was probably on PEDs, let's be honest, that outbeat me. Were also older than me. The same complications that I had in my first show, the same ones that I had in this show. I was very well conditioned. I wasn't quite as conditioned I was in my first show. I definitely wanted to come into this show a little bit bigger. I knew that I had plenty of conditioning and wiggle room. Be okay with just holding a little bit more body fat, but being a little bit bigger in size. And a little bit more full on stage, but still very, very lean and very, very dry. I was relatively maybe 3 to 4 pounds heavier stage weight than my last show. And to be honest with you, I did like having a little bit more fullness on stage. I can tell the difference in the way I was able to just kind of contract and flex my muscle on stage, where I definitely felt a little bit more full, and I definitely liked that a little bit more. I guess the goal overall next year would bring that same level of fullness with the type of conditioning from my first show, just to get a little bit bigger and be just as shredded. The 2 guys that I went up against, I was just as conditioned. However, they were older, they were a little bit bigger, they had more fullness, more muscle maturity, and just overall more muscle density than me. Not much I can do as a 21-year-old natural competitor going up against guys that are older than me that are probably more than likely on something. I haven't talked to the guy that won first in our overall class. He was 24 years old, I'm 21, and kind of telling me without telling me he was on PEDs. I mentioned how I wanted to do some natural shows next year, and he said, dude, you totally should. He says, because we're not on the same level, we're not on the same playing field. Like, we are, but we're not. And that was kind of like the wink wink, like, hey, right? Overall, I had a great experience in this show. Now I am ready to take a much needed off season, give my body an opportunity to try and build more muscle, get to a healthier body fat percentage that is maintainable, and I can just main gain before going into prep next year, because I do plan on competing again. Next year, my ideal situation would be to be able to do a 12, 14, and 16 week prep, or a 10, 12, and 14 week prep, depending on how lean I can stay in the off season. If I can stay relatively between 10 and 12% body fat, I think I will be able to do a 10, 12, and 14 week prep. For me to be able to maintain 10 to 12% body fat, it's not that crazy hard for me. That's a body fat percentage that I am healthy, I can maintain, I have plenty of strength while I go work out, and I'm able to build muscle with that. Yeah, I kind of just wanted to do this overall recap of the show, talk about some of my strengths, talk about some of my weaknesses. Obviously, one of my strengths when competing is being able to get very well conditioned. I don't have a problem when it comes to conditioning. Issue with me is my overall size. And I'm very curious to see next year how I stack up against natural lifters and what that entails. But also, this is what we got for 3rd place right here. This nice, juicy, fat medal. This looks really nice next to the second place trophy. Honestly, between the two of these things, this one was a lot sweeter to win because while I was there, I was really hoping to get second out of the 3 competitors that I went against, seeing that I was much more conditioned than that competitor. So this was by far the sweeter victory. This right here, the minute I saw the 2 people I was going against, I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna get third. They're just as lean and they have more muscle than I do. So there's not much I can do there. But overall, I'm still very happy I went through with this and competed again and really pushed my body and pushed myself to an extreme that I didn't even know that I was personally capable of. Not only that, you know, this is the finale of the entire prep series. This entire prep series has been a total of 46 episodes. Dude, when I started this prep series, I think I was like less than 200 subscribers. And as of this day right now, I'm looking at my subscriber count and we're at 449 subscribers. To be able to create a series and grow the channel as much as it has over these last 16 weeks has been absolutely amazing. I want to thank every single one of you that has stuck around, those of you that are new, that literally may have just subscribed today. I want to thank you for the support, thank you for the comments along the way, thank you for the encouragement, thank you for the positivity, and just supporting me and supporting the channel. It truly means a lot. So not only am I wrapping the video up here, I'm also wrapping this prep series up here, but this is just first of many prep series. I think the ultimate goal will be able to do this prep series, do 3 shows, and maybe the last show end it with like a banger in another state and go actually travel somewhere, which would be absolutely sick. Till that, we're still going to be pumping out content. We're still going to be doing Breakfast Club episodes, and then now these vlogs will show you a little bit about my off season, show you just more flexibility when it comes to just dieting, nutrition, and maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and then other just amazing videos along the way. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel. I am wrapping the video up here. Please leave a like if you guys enjoyed, subscribe if you guys are new. We're still chasing 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. It's been your boy Joe. Peace.